Good evening. I'm Swastika Panda from OdishaTV.in bringing you today's news from Odisha. First, the headlines. High Court reprimands Vigilance Director over graft case against CRPF DG Prakash Mishra. Says it was filed with malified exercise of power. Normal life disrupted in the state due to 12-hour ban by Congress. People face hardship as train and bus services were hit the most. In view of the ban, various examinations were put off by concerned universities, CHSE and Board of Secondary Education in the state. Four Badagrahis of Chaturdha Murti urged devotees to forget whatever happened during Brahma Paribartan rituals as an accident. And ODI sprinters come out with flying colours at Asian Grand Prix Games in Thailand. Shravani Nanda and Amia Malik clinched 3 medals. Now the details. Presumably in a first, the Odisha High Court has reprimanded the Director of Vigilance Department for trying to implicate former Director General of Police Prakash Mishra in a graft case which it quashed recently due to lack of evidence. In its verdict, the court has said the manner in which the preliminary inquiry has been conducted and method adopted by the inquiry officer in conducting the inquiry post haste without even verifying the relevant documents and examining any witness clearly goes to show that he was bent upon implicating the petitioners and thereby facilitate registration of the FIR against them. Hence, the entire action of the vigilance authority smacks of arbitrary and malified exercise of power with the oblique motive to harass the petitioners and damage their reputation. The judgment further read, "It is the duty of the state to track down and punish all delinquent officers, but it is certainly not in accordance with justice and fair play that their conviction should be sought for by such questionable means which is bound to cause incalculable harm and damage to the officers concerned." On Friday, the High Court quashed the corruption case lodged by the Vigilance Department against Mishra due to lack of evidence. While quashing the FIR and related criminal proceedings, the court observed that there was no case made out against Mishra under the provisions of Prevention of Corruption Act. While delivering the verdict, which was reserved since April, Justice S.C. Parija observed that it is not uncommon that upright and honest officers are often victimized by political establishments. The single bench of Justice Parija also lashed out at the Vigilance Director for failing to ensure a fair investigation before registering an FIR against one of the most senior IPS officers in the country. On September 20 last year, the Vigilance Department had registered a case against Mishra, then Special Secretary in the Union Ministry of Home Affairs, under Section 13 Clause 2 and 13(1)(d) of PCA. It had alleged that during his tenure as Chairman cum Managing Director of Odisha Police Housing and Welfare Corporation, Mishra had shown undue favour to some steel and cement suppliers. The complaint had claimed that he made advance payment of Rs 59 crore to them in 2006 to 2009, bringing huge losses to the state exchequer. Mishra had moved the High Court challenging the charges. The former Odisha top cop alleged in his counter petition that the FIR was registered against him with malified intentions to tarnish his image and create hurdles in his career. Mishra was then in the race for CBI's top post. Mishra had wondered if, according to the FIR, the irregularities were committed during 2006-2009, how he was made the DGP of the state in 2012. He served in the post till 2014. Notably, during hearing of the case, the High Court had provided interim protection to Mishra and directed the department not to take any coercive action against him till its disposal. Mishra was later appointed as the Director General of Central Reserve Police Force CRPF by the Union Government.
এটা হচ্ছে প্রশাসন রাজনীতিকরণ রাজনীতি প্রশাসন কু পুলিশ কু রাজনীতিରୁ কিপରି ଦୂରରେ ରଖାଯିବ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ତ କେତେ ତର୍କ ବିତର୍କ ଆଲୋଚନା ଚାଲିଛି ଜଣକୁ ଆଖି ଆଗେ ରଖିକରି ତୁମେ ତାକୁ ଭିକ୍ଟିମାଇଜ କରିବ ଏବଂ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ସବୁ କ୍ଷେତ୍ର ତୁମେ ଯୋଗାଡ଼ କରିବ এটা অতি অনুচিত কথা এটা ହେଇଛି এটা দুঃখৰ কথা ଆଉ কোন
Normal life was disrupted in the state today due to the dawn to dusk ban called by Congress party protesting the lapses during Brahma Paribartan rituals. Train and bus services were affected during the 12-hour ban as party workers held picketing at various places of the state. Senior Congress leaders Ranjit Biswal, Suresh Rautrai and Bhakta Charan Das were arrested while picketing at AG Square in Bhubaneswar. Some workers had a face-off with police as they tried to barge into Secretariat there. The agitators blocked the tracks at Bhubaneswar and Cuttack railway stations, paralysing the rail movement in the twin cities. Bhubaneswar-New Delhi Rajdhani Express was held up at Bhubaneswar railway station, while 2 trains were stopped at Khetrajpur station in Sambalpur as the protesters resorted to rail roko. As per fresh reports, train services were also disrupted in Rourkela, Berhampur, Cuttack, Sambalpur, Rourkela, Bhadrak, Jaleshwar and Raigada. Shops and business establishments remained closed and vehicular movement was also affected due to the protest. However, educational institutions and emergency services like hospital and ambulance service remained operational as the party has spared them from the shutdown. Meanwhile, 30 platoons of police forces were deployed in the twin cities to maintain law and order there. Yesterday, Youth Congress activists had staged a demonstration over issue near Chief Minister Navin Patnaik's residence, Navin Niwas in Bhubaneswar. The agitators had also burned the effigies of Patnaik and Law Minister Arun Sahu, and over a dozen were arrested when they tried to breach the 3-layer security ring around the CM's residence.
बंद पालन रे जोगदबा पाई बंद को सफल करबा पाई ओडिसावासी को विनम्र निवेदन करिथिलु। मु प्रदेश कांग्रेस कमिटी पक्षरु आज समस्त को कृतज्ञता ज्ञापन करबा को चाहूची। जेभली भाव रे समस्ते अकुंठ स्वतःस्फूर्त भाव रे ए बंद पालन रे जोग देइछंती एवं बंद पालन को सफल करी समर्थन करिछंती एवं सफल करिछंती। एथिरु एक कथा स्पष्ट जना पड़ी आज सकाळु जे ए जातिर जे इष्ट देवता जातिर राष्ट्र देवता प्रभु जगन्नाथ एवं विग्रह मानकर ब्रह्म परिवर्तन रे जो महाविभ्राट हैला समग्र ओडिसावासी ओडिसा बाहर अगणित जनता एथिरे अत्यंत व्यथित मर्माहत
बोली भाव रे आपण मुख्यमंत्री इस्तीफा देवा कथा एवं जगन्नाथंकर नवकलेवर को केमती राजनीतिकरण न करा जाय ठीक भाव रे नीति हिसाब रे करबा पई से माने जनसाधारण को घोषणा करबा कथा ना ए भलिया अन्याय करबा जोरदार हबो। आमे शांतिमय भाव रे डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन करूछु सेटा भी जदि करबा को देबे नै तार भविष्य रे जा हबो सेते पई सरकार दायी हबो।
देखंतु जेपरि भाव रे विभ्राट माने करिसंती जेपरि दारू आनिले एवं ब्रह्म परिवर्तन जो विभ्राट हेछि ता पई ओडिसा बंद आज डाकरा दिया जायतला एवं नवीन सरकार भाबुचंती जे से एइथरु मुक्ली जिवे एवं जो समग्र भारत वर्ष पृथ्वी सारा जो माने जगन्नाथ प्रेमी को जो आघात करिसंती ए माने विश्वास रे एवं जगन्नाथ संस्कृति को जेपरि भाव रे माने तलितांत करिया चेष्टा करचंती आ विरुद्ध रे कांग्रेस व्यापक आंदोलन करबा एवं ओडिसा बंद डाकरा दै आमे डाकुछु जे जुडिशियल इंक्वायरी करा जाऊ पेंडिंग जुडिशियल इंक्वायरी आईन मंत्री इस्तीफा दियंतु एवं जो दैतापति माने इनवॉल्व अछन से माने सस्पेंड हुंतु एवं सरकार गोटे व्हाइट पेपर आनंतु जे केपरि भाव रे नवकलेवर एवं रथ यात्रा करिवे ताकू परिचालना करिवे तार गोटे व्हाइट पेपर दियंतु।
In view of the Bandh, the general science paper of ongoing matriculation supplementary examination, which was scheduled to be held today, has been put off to June 29th. The Board of Secondary Education, which is conducting the exam, informed about this decision yesterday. Similarly, all the examinations of various colleges under Utkal University and Berhampur University have also been postponed due to the dawn to dusk strike today. Meanwhile, Ravenshaw University has also deferred the entrance examinations for its postgraduate courses and declared to conduct the same on June 29th. Yesterday, the Council of Higher Secondary Education also declared that Plus 2 instant exam, which was scheduled to be held on June 26th, has been deferred by a day. Claiming no indiscipline, bearing a few trivial issues in conducting the Nabakalibar rituals, right from Bana Jaga Jatra to Brahma Paribartan, the 4 Badagrahis of Lord Jagannath, Balabhadra, Devi Subhadra and Sudarshan yesterday appealed to the devotees at large to forget whatever happened during the rituals as an accident. They also told the media in Puri that the 4 Badagrahis only had conducted the secret rituals and none else. They also denied the allegation that some servitors were allowed to take mobile phones into the chamber where the secret rituals were held. Jagannath Swami Mahapatra, the Badagrahi of Lord Jagannath, said, "If it is proved that somebody had taken mobile inside and from the secret rituals, I would quit as servitor." Accusing vested interest of politicizing the matter, the senior servitors termed it as a sin and requested all to refrain from it. They pleaded that, forgetting the trivial issues, everyone should move forward for a hassle-free Rath Yatra. Deposing before the Sri Mandir administration, the Maharana servitors or carpenters yesterday claimed that there was no delay on their part in completing the construction of the new idols. 10 Maharana servitors, including chief carpenter of 3 Raths, rather alleged that they were given much less time for carving out the new idols than required. They further claimed that they still managed to complete the work by around 9 p.m. on the scheduled day of Brahma Parivartan. However, the Daitapatis later wanted some changes in new idols, which took another 2 hours, they contended.
शीघ्र निर्माण रे आम हिसाब रे आमे 14 दिन पाइबा कथा तेणु से अनुसार आमको ए वर्ष 10 दिन मिलता प्रशासन तरफ आमको पूरा निर्देश थिला जे दलपति निर्देश रे काम हबो कि दलपति छड़ा आउ जो माने निर्देश देवको आसंते आमे से तांको निर्देश को प्रत्याख्यान करू एवं दलपति निष्पत्ति चूड़ांत अटे दलपति निर्देश को आम अपेक्षा करूँ जिते दलपति अनुपस्थित रहते एमती अनुपस्थित रही दलपति शरीर असुस्थ सकाशे अनुपस्थित रही आम राति 9टा भितर काम सारी देलु किंतु किसी दैतापति सेवकों हस्तक्षेप जो आहरी किसी समय माने दलपति निर्देश रे आम काम कर सारी राति 9टा सुधा काम सारी देलु किंतु आउ अन्य केतक दैतापति माने अबाध्य निर्देश सकाशे आम पुणी से काम रे राति आउरी 2 घंटा 2.5 घंटा पर्यंत विलंब हो गला.
Questioning Chief Minister Navin Patnaik's silence over mismanagement in the Nabakalibar rituals, BJP has announced a week-long agitation from June 30th, seeking a judicial probe into the matter. Party State President KV Singhdeo said party workers would hold meetings, run awareness campaigns among people, and stage agitation demanding action against the persons responsible for the lapses. Senior BJP leader Bijay Mahapatra said there were irregularities right from the Daru or Holy Neem Tree selection to Brahma Parivartan. He wondered why the Chief Minister was silent when there is a statewide hue and cry over the inordinate delay in Brahma Parivartan. Demanding removal of Suresh Mahapatra from the post of Chief Administrator of Sri Jagannath Temple Administration, the BJP leader also raised question on the ongoing inquiry by the administration. How can an accused conduct an inquiry? He asked. He pointed out that the Section 30 of Sri Jagannath Temple Act 1954 gives power to the state government to take action against erring persons. No such action has been taken barring suspending 2 Daitapatis. The veteran leader also accused Law Minister Arun Sahu of showing soft attitude towards the Daitapatis.
कौनसी परिस्थिति रे भी राज्य सरकार निज दायित्व रु दोषमुक्त होई परिबे नाही. मंदिर प्रशासक जेतिकी परिमाण दोषी राज्य सरकार मध्य अनुरूप परिमाण रे राज्य मुख्यमंत्री आईन मंत्री समस्त दोषी. जगन्नाथ टेम्पल एक्ट रे सेक्शन 30 समस्त क्षमता देइछि राज्य सरकार को मंदिर परिचालन टू आरंभ करी मंदिर समस्त काम तदारक करने पर्यंत सेक्शन 30 रे अमाप क्षमता राज्य सरकार रही. राज्य सरकार से दायित्व लेबेवा पाई समर्थ ही नांती. जो भूल जो अपराध पाई दारू सगड़ी बेले मंत्री माने सगड़ रे बसिबे, सेवक मानक पाखरे नीति करथला बेले तांको पाखरे मंत्री सोइबे. एभली निंदनीय कुत्सित कलंकित घटना कौन सी नवकलबर समय है. तो आउ सरकार बा बीजेडी दल चाहिए निजको घोड़ाई आउ घोड़े रखा समय नाई, से समय शेष हो जाइए. जगन्नाथ परंपरा सुरक्षा सरकार भयंकर अवहेला यारी विरुद्ध रे भारतीय जनता पार्टी ये सप्ताहव्यापी कार्यक्रम.
जो जगार मंत्री माने संपृक्त रही से तांकु टेम्पल एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर कौन सी प्रकार इंक्वायरी इन्वेस्टिगेट करि पारिबे नहीं. लोकंकर आस्था विश्वास संगे जो खिलवाड़ गोटे प्रकार खेल सरकार करिछि ताकु नहीं लोकों को अवगत करिबो.
Keeping in view the stampede during 2006 festival in Puri, the state government yesterday approved a standard operating procedure or SOP for smooth management of the upcoming Rath Yatra on July 18th. Special Relief Commissioner GVV Sharma said all the departments linked with Nabakalibar festival have prepared their own disaster management plans. Taking all these plans together, Odisha State Disaster Management Authority has prepared the SOP for proper management of the eventualities. He added that booklets have been prepared to distribute among the officials in charge of different work. Besides, the authority would conduct 2 mock drills ahead of the festival and teams of Odisha Disaster Rapid Action Force to be deployed on the sea beach and Borodanda on July 18th. This apart, at least 30 first aid centers and 30 ambulance units would be deployed in Borodanda. Moreover, CCTV cameras would be installed both inside and outside the temple. Tourists would also not be allowed to use unsafe buildings on both sides of the Grand Road for safety reasons that day, Sharma said in a release.
Justice Mohanty committee re crowd management उपरे केतटा परामर्श देथिले केतटा रिकमेंडेशन देथिले जोटा राज्य सरकार स्वीकार करिसंती आ तार सहित विभिन्न अन्य काम रे जेमिति स्टैम्पीड जदि हबो ताले कोन करा जिवो आ स्टैम्पीड को प्रिवेंट करिबा पई की पदक्षेप हेबा दरकार.
Noted Shirdi Sai Baba disciple Chandrabhanu Satpathy recently addressed the United States House of Representatives about the ideologies and teachings of the saint on the occasion of 25th anniversary of Global Shirdi Sai movement. Praying God to be kind enough to the humanity and for a violence-free world, he said, "O Lord, by your will, we are born in different nations, speak different languages, and follow different religions and cultures. Yet, we are all your children and ever grateful for your love and protection. Evoke in us pious thoughts and feelings to shun all hatred and violence." Seeking blessings of the Almighty for the future generations, Satpathy said, "Bless our future generations to embody the spirit of love, sacrifice and cooperation." Explaining various teachings of Sai Baba, Satpathy uttered the most illustrious version of the saint, Sabka Malik Ek. He prayed in the House of Representatives, "Inspire us as your trustees to nourish and protect the world around us, to sustain all life." US Congressman Jim McDermott thanked Satpathy for his historic address. After the central government's nod to set up IIM Odisha at Sambalpur, the site at Basantpur near Burla area of the town is being touted as the preferred location for the institute. However, given the current state of affairs, the state government has to tackle a number of challenges to get the institute up and running in an effective and efficient manner, feel experts. According to sources, Basantpur is being given preference by both central and state governments for setting up of the permanent campus. The Sambalpur University Institute of Information and Technology, or the Silicon Institute of Technology, is being preferred as the temporary campus for the institute. However, the sources said well-equipped classrooms, better transportation and communication facilities, appointment of founder director, sourcing of skilled human resources, adequate hostel infrastructure for students and teachers, smart classrooms, library, auditoriums, research infrastructure, quality health services, and other recreational and ancillary infrastructure for students and teachers are some of the areas which still pose a threat for the government to ensure smooth functioning of the institute. Echoing the views, IIM Lucknow's Associate Professor Satyabhushan Das said, "Recruitment of faculty members, research infrastructure for developing a strong research culture, hostel facilities, and course material for students are some of the important requirements which had to be fulfilled."
ये तीनोटी प्रस्ताव दिया जाइथिला परमानेंट कैंपस पई, किंतु वर्तमान जहाँ सेंट्रल टीम जो देखिकी जाइछथि तांकर प्राथमिकता देइछथि बसंतपुर जोटा 223 एकर लैंड एवं ताकू मध्य जो रोड कनेक्टिविटी दवा पई हमें सम्मति जणैछु.
In a tragic incident, 2 members of a family died and 3 others were injured seriously due to asphyxiation when they were engaged in construction work of a latrine tank in Jharani village under Turakela police limits of Balangir yesterday. The deceased were identified as Chabilal Rana and his younger brother Bibek Rana. According to sources, the incident took place last evening when Chabilal entered into his under construction latrine tank to open the centering. When it too did not come out, other 3 persons entered into the tank to rescue the brothers. They also could not get out of the tank. Hearing their screams for help from inside the tank, the villagers rushed to the spot and rescued them in unconscious condition. All the victims were rushed to a nearby hospital where Chabilal and Bibek were declared dead on arrival. The other 3 persons were later shifted to Balangir District Headquarters Hospital when their condition started deteriorating. Odia sprinters have brought laurels to the state by their excellent performance at the ongoing second leg of the Asian Grand Prix Games being held at Pathumthani in Thailand. While 23-year-old athlete Shrabani Nanda clinched 2 bronze medals, Amia Malik bagged one at the event yesterday. Shrabani got the medals in the women's 100-meter and 4x100-meter relay race, while Amia emerged third in the 4x100-meter relay race. Shrabani finished the 100-meter race in 11.72 seconds, just 0.06 seconds behind Jiman Kui of China and 0.32 seconds behind Zyabkina Victoria of Kazakhstan. This is Shrabani's second consecutive medal in the event, following her bronze medal win in the opening leg and her third medal of the month after her bronze win in the women's 200-meter at the Asian Athletics Championship. Before wrapping up the headlines once again, High Court reprimands Vigilance Director over graft case against CRPF DG Prakash Mishra, says it was filed with malified exercise of power. Normal life disrupted in the state due to 12-hour ban by Congress. People face hardship as train and bus services were hit the most. In view of the ban, various examinations were put off by concerned universities, CHSE and Board of Secondary Education in the state. 4 Badagrahis of Chaturdha Murti urged devotees to forget whatever happened during Brahma Paribartan rituals as an accident. And Odia sprinters come out with flying colours at Asian Grand Prix Games in Thailand. Shrabani Nanda and Amia Malik clinched 3 medals. Thank you for watching. Good night.